For 10,000 years, the Imperium has endured through a delicate balance. Now, the rising stars of House Lykos may have the key to ultimate power.
Hello! Thank you for joining us for session 11 of Apostates of Dune, our Dune Adventures in the Imperium actual play here on the Happy Jacks Network. To find all the sessions of this game, visit happyjacks.org/apostates of Dune. And to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. My name is Adam. I use they, them pronouns, and I am your GM for this game, where I do terrible, terrible things to my players and take their hearts and squeeze them into tiny little greasy balls and then throw them at the wall. It's a lot of fun. And I don't care if it's fun for them or no, I do, and it is fun for them. Trust me, they asked for this. True. So, content warning, we do have some adult themes and situations here. There's sexuality and violence, and there is also a lot of psychological manipulation, gaslighting, what are the others?
Gatekeeping and girl boss.
Yeah, right? Yeah. All kinds of psychological twisting things, unreliable narration, etc. So if that kind of psychological suspense is not fun for you, then you might not enjoy this, and that's okay. We have plenty of other games on the Happy Jacks Network that you can check out. If you are into all of those things, then you're in the right place, and we're going to do some awful things. So, we do use safety tools here on this game and all our games here on the Happy Jacks Network. We have X card, we have an open table policy, we have lines and veils, all of those things. And we have many adult conversations checking in with each other. We hope you'll use safety tools at your games as well. And we're big fans. So, let's meet our players. Let's start here.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kai. I use he, they, and she pronouns, and I am back playing Helenus Lykos, an heir of House Lykos and Swordmaster of Genaz who uses he, they pronouns. And he spent the entire last session away from everybody, getting emotionally devastated.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So we're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Good times.
Oh, you know. Hi, everybody. I am Joey. I use he, him pronouns. I am playing your friendly neighborhood thrill seeker looking for love, the Bungie desperate. Look, the well is dry.
Hey.
If you want more of these, I implore you to go to the Discord, go to our actual play channel, and give me more because the well is dry.
Bungie desperate.
Yeah, I know it's bad. Anyway, I'm playing Cassandra Lykos, the Bene Gesserit.
You should have done Thrill-Seeking Mormon, and you could have been Bungie Deseret.
I've already done Deseret.
Did you do already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I did Desertret and Deseret, both.
Okay. All right.
Again, the well,
Well
is dry.
Okay.
But yeah, I spent the majority of last session being physically traumatized.
Yeah.
And yes, that was fun for me.
Yeah.
Someone else go now.
Hi, everybody. I'm CADave, and I'm playing Iser Nasoh. We're both he, him, pronoun-wise. Excuse me. I spent most of last episode being emotionally traumatized by almost being framed for a murder most foul. But it worked out fine.
Yeah.
Almost.
Right.
It was for love,
Sometimes.
so it doesn't make it that bad.
Yeah.
Absolutely, sure. But now I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So I'm cruising.
Yeah, it was a murder almost foul.
Right.
Almost. All right. I am Michelle, and I am playing Pira Lykos, who also was emotionally traumatized last time because
deeply.
her new love, turned out to be a dastardly evildoer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No, you're not.
I'm not. God, I was sitting on that secret for months.
It was so good.
And it was just when I let my guard down, like.
Yeah.
Because Pyrrha, of course, was at first suspicious, whatever.
Yeah.
As time went on, I'm like, okay, no, maybe
Yeah.
she doesn't need to be so suspicious. And then you drop the bomb.
Yep. Yeah.
Just like full Hans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You got the amount of time that they were just not part of the story right.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Okay,
right?
good.
Because
Yeah.
like if they kept cropping up, then that suspicion accrues.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
It's
right.
atmospheric.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
anytime you tune into a show and you're like, Carol Burnett's the guest star this time.
right.
Obviously, she's the one that did the killing.
Right.
Like on CSI, whatever. When
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like clearly it's not going to be whoever the first person they think it is.
Right. Yeah. 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 Well, good. I'm glad because that was such a fun moment for me. So I hoped it went well for all of you.
We were all aghast.
Yeah.
We were.
I totally knew what was happening.
Uh-huh. I was like on the drive home. I was like, Joey, when did you know? Like, no.
When you told me?
Yeah.
And you told me when you told the table.
I had my guess. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a pretty strong guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you guess? Is that what you guessed, that Revis was Cordero?
My guess was that he was either a Virk or a Mycetti in disguise,
Oh,
based
okay.
on his backstory that he gave Pyrrha.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I wondered. I wondered how secret all of that was, or but because you're all very smart, so I was like,
You
it's
feel
like,
so
I
good.
don't know.
You feel so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It feels so good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Dave, you claim your crimes.
I know. I was so excited.
Yeah.
At the same time, I was excited that
Yeah.
you guys did figure it out, and it felt satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you don't want to be the like, murder by death. Like,
Yeah.
oh, at the last minute, the actual murderer was the guy that fixed the sink.
Right. Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit about that guy?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, well, I'm glad that was fun. So, for those of you just tuning in, a quick recap. Last session, Cassandra woke up from the agony and went to go poison Revis, blame it on Iser, and just to keep Pyrrha from getting too distracted, I guess.
No.
Or, no. What?
The point of poisoning Revis was because he was an obstacle to Helenus.
Oh, to
Yeah.
Helenus.
He knew
yes,
about-
he was an obstacle to Helenus because he knew about the Aton
Gola,
Gola.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, but that was thwarted when Revis revealed that he has some secret abilities, and he was actually young Cordero Virk, the sole remaining member of the Virk and Mycetti families, and a direct line of heir.
I thought Virk was still around. Just the
Yes,
Mycettis.
Virk is around.
Just their
Yes, yeah.
union.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, Virk is still around, but he's the sole remaining possible heir to the Mycetti family and could relaunch Lykos's greatest enemy. So, but yeah, and meanwhile, Helenus was found himself captured by the Atat Gola. And Simon Groos, the Spymaster for House Virk, who showed up at the tower to bargain for Helenus's release with Iser. But Helenus was captured by Atak, who is now calling himself Palladus, and they had some interesting conversations, confirmed that Palladus remembers nothing about Helenus, but sees enough evidence to believe what Helenus has told him about his own past. And they ended up, when Cassandra called for help, Pallades said, I can't let you leave. And Helenus said, I am leaving.
So I also can't let you leave because I know where you'd be going.
Right, yeah. So they ended up fighting. And when last we left, Helenus had dealt a significant wound to Pallades. And right at the end, while Cassandra tried to psychologically manipulate Cordero while he was trying to escape the tower, Pyrrha came across or recalled information that led her to realize that Cordero's closest bond with his family, who were all dead, was his grandfather, Count Japhine Massetti. And that bringing up that death caused Revis to lose his cool. He snarked back over the comms and found himself surrounded by the Sardaukar that Iser had sent through the tower to capture him. And that's where we left off. I want to go to Helenus and Pallades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to do your thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
do
I
your thing.
do. I do. Thank you.
We like the thing.
Yeah, I
The
do
thing
too.
is nice.
Yeah. I like ritual in a game, and I find it helps me get into the mood, especially like shifting from like when we do APs here and we have all this intro. It's like then we want to like get into the actual meat of the game. So anyway, winds howl and sands whip across the dunes, blackening our sight as they slip through the hourglass. Then there is darkness. A voice calls out to us through the past and the future. It's easier to be terrified by an enemy you admire. And now there is light. We see the morning light shining through the slats of the blinds in this dingy apartment in the gas plume district where you have been held by Pallades. You see him kneeling on the floor, exhausted, sweaty, just like you are, and blood gushing out from the very deep cut across his thigh. He holds a hand there, still gripping his sword, ready to fight, but his other hand desperately puts pressure on the wound, trying in vain to hold it together as his blood is seeping away. Left untended, you know he could die from this wound. But he's not yet immobile. He's not yet incapacitated. But his life is in your hands right now. Unless he keeps trying to kill you.
Yeah. Helenus is exhausted. It has been a long day, to say the least.
Yeah.
And he made it even longer by going on a wild goose chase at night.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of it, this wound, not the small one that Pallades dealt him, but this one that he dealt to Pallades, weighs on him heavier than I think any wound he's ever dealt anyone. And he has killed, he has taken life, and somehow this one is worse. And he looks and tries to fight off the fondness, the love of having playfully bested Atac. And he steels himself. He hears the promise he made to Cassandra. But it isn't time for finality. And he steps forward with his sword forward. Stay there. Stay down.
I can't do that.
What besides orders drives you to fight me?
It's my purpose. It's the whole reason I was restored.
Function, form, and beauty have more purpose in this strange existence.
You don't want to kill me, do you?
You don't remember love.
No.
And he walks up behind Palatus, holds his sword out. I would kill every oath I've ever made in the act of killing you.
I want you to give me a communicate roll.
Okay. Oh.
Start starting. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, my starting threat. And oh yeah, you guys get starting momentum too.
You're so kind.
That's a word for it.
Kind of what?
Oh.
Well done, well done.
Okay, so communicate and
Communicate, and I think it's I think it's got to be duty.
yeah,
It's-
okay.
yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. And can I spend one of those
Please and thank you.
momentums immediately? Thanks. My
Okay.
communicates garbage.
And yeah, so and I'm going to roll for him. Oh. Ooh, for him. Oh. Wow.
I don't like wow.
No, it's just his target number was 14 and I got 0 successes.
Oh,
Rolled a 16 and an 18. So,
astounding.
Wow.
yeah.
That's
So, yeah.
crazy and unlikely. I got 2 successes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a point of momentum back. Actually, no, since you got 0, you'd get 2 points of momentum. I think whatever. I'm feeling generous.
Thanks.
Um,
I'm sure we'll use it.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
It's never been a shortage.
He says, this purpose was given to me. It's not one I chose.
And what would you choose?
I don't know that I could. But I find it curious that even though every strategic analysis should lead you to taking my life, no matter how much it hurts your emotions, and yet you refuse. You deliberately allow your weakness to inform your decision. And you don't even seem... you don't even seem confused about that.
Honor is not weakness. Though you do not remember it. I made an oath that is meant to last beyond just my lifetime. That I would preserve and love you. And I told you, to train a warrior is to teach honor. To teach honor is to train a warrior.
He says, my honor was not restored to me, much like my memories. All I can do now is reflect on what I have and what I don't have. I have no honor to hold up to you as a mirror. I only have the reflection of the honor that you're holding up to me. And he lays his sword down. You may leave, if you wish.
Where will you go?
I need medical attention. I'm not willing to die just yet.
Will they care for you?
Sorry.
Will they care for you?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was GM not hearing things. Sorry. I will be seen to.
And if it is not enough, before you die as an unloved servant, call upon me.
And he pulls a device out of his pocket and says, you won't have long before I push this button. After I push this button. You should go now.
He doesn't question. He doesn't stop. He listens to the words because they worked in tandem, and he knows how to listen to that voice. And as he begins to run, he sheathes his blade, pulls his hood, and runs into the morning light.
So, in the dimly lit hallways of the tower, service corridors, Iser approaches a team of 4 Sardaukar who have young Revis, aka Cordero Virik, in custody. I'm going to say Pyrrha and Cassandra. If you would like to be there, you could arrive.
I'll be a little behind,
Okay.
only because I want to clean up the mess of the smashed poison fruit.
Oh. Okay.
Leave no trace.
Okay. Pyrrha, are you going to go, or are you going to...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Do you want to go ahead and be there when Iser arrives as well, or... Yeah, okay. All right.
Sure.
So yeah, Iser, you arrive in the corridor, and the Sardaukar approach you just on all 4 corners around Revis, young Cordero. The captain says, sir, this is the man you intended us to detain?
Indeed. He is likely the lead perpetrator in all of the terrorism that has been happening lately. So I thank you for your service. It really is a shame, Revis. I did like you.
Thank you for the fruit.
You're welcome. But now we'll have to see what else you've been up to.
I suppose you will. Pyrrha, I didn't mean for anything to get messy. I'm sorry about that.
Didn't you?
To be honest, I thought it would be a lot easier to kill you. And, turns out it really wasn't. I kind of like you. That was genuine.
I'm glad I could be so charming. And she's like, you see a little bit of her softness is gone.
Yeah.
Like permanently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
One of us.
Right. Yeah. See some of that Lykos
Yeah.
strength showing up in Pyrrha. Iser, I'm really sorry I'm not going to be able to satisfy all of your sadistic desires to either torture me or your curious nature to find out everything that I've been up to.
I don't know how much of a choice you've got.
Captain, would you reach into my back pocket? And the Sardaukar captain reaches into the pocket of his pants and pulls out this device. And he says, "This is a House Corino marker. How did you get this?"
God. Oh,
Damn it.
we're in trouble.
And Cordero says, "I have it because the Emperor is my great uncle. And I believe you're sworn to take me to him rather than leave me with these House Lykos treacherous hyenas."
I'm certain that His Majesty will be happy to learn about his great nephew's use of explosives here on the capital world.
Either way, I prefer my chances with him.
Of course. But now, you've lost the one thing that put you ahead.
Curious. I want you to roll. I want to roll off. I wonder if he's going to take the bait on
Sure.
this line of questioning.
I'm going to spend one of those.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, you are.
All
Get him.
right.
Get him.
Oh, that's not.
What kind of role are you looking for?
I think it's well, what is your intention? Is your intention to like get him to slip up and reveal anything, or is your intention to sort of like cast doubts on whether or not this?
Let him doubt his victory in this moment.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
okay, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
You know that, I know that,
Yeah.
fine. But
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
what else?
Okay. I think this is your communicate.
All right.
And I think it's versus his discipline.
That seems
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah.
I'm going to aim for power.
Okay.
My other.
And I'm gonna spend a threat to give him an extra D20. Oh, actually, wait. He has his own pull of threat.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big.
Use yours if you want.
He's an important.
If you want to.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my determination.
There you go.
Because those who have true power seldom need exercising.
Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah, that absolutely works. And yeah, I'm not going to spend his determination. Okay.
Just a question. Would interrogation as a focus count here? Okay.
Yes, I think it would. Okay. Oh, actually, I am going to spend his determination.
Okay.
So his truth statement is truth is irrelevant in the end. And I'm going to spend that because he also has a thing where after I spend a point of determination, if I roll equal or under his discipline rating, I immediately regain that point of determination. Oh, I did not. Okay, that's all right.
Oh, darn.
So, damn it.
Oh, darn.
But I got the extra D20 from his threat spend. I am rolling like trash today.
Yeah, you can keep going.
Yay! So I have good news and bad news for you.
Okay.
Good news,
Uh-huh.
I got a 20.
Ooh, okay.
Bad news, I got 3 successes.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. So I have I have 2 successes from his. Did you count your
Yeah.
2 successes from your
Yeah, I only
okay.
got 1 additional.
Okay. So, let's see. A 12 is under, so those are 2 successes. So that's a total of 4 successes.
Well,
So
Well,
beats you by just 1.
well.
He says, I have so many advantages that you haven't begun to notice yet. This is just one of them. But feel free to come along to the palace if you'd like to have words. Bring Pyrrha. I'm sure she'd find it enlightening. And he does kind of look over to you, trying to.
She's just ice. Just ice.
Did you know that your family is full of murderers?
Did you know yours is all dead? She's learned from her siblings.
Yeah. Damn.
Yikes.
Oh. I'm gonna say that like he's gonna stop baiting you for a little while.
Yeah, ow.
I kind of think we should go to the palace.
Yeah.
That sounds delightful at this point.
Captain, I believe you should probably take me to the palace. My great uncle will probably have a few things to say. But either way, I'm leaving this tower.
Do collect your spy amateur from the conference room on your way out.
Oh. So do you want to have Simon
Well, the
escorted out?
Collect him
Yeah,
on the way out.
Okay, yeah. So they collect Simon as well and escort them. And it is, I will note that Cordero is in custody. he is not just like
He's not
waltzing.
prancing.
yeah,
away.
he's not prancing away. They do have him in restraints, and they're keeping him in the restraints, but they are taking him to the palace. And you would both know that, like, when it comes to the Emperor's family, nobody's going to be allowed to pass judgment other than the Emperor himself. So, yeah. So, yeah. What do you all want to do now?
Well, I think now once he's gone, Cassandra will arrive.
Oh, okay.
So, where is the whelp?
He's gone home.
Why?
Well, it turns out he is distantly related to our emperor.
Of course he is.
Does he know our emperor is the one who signed the Canley? Like,
Oh, indeed.
Does this mean the emperor knows he's alive?
I doubt it. But because he's still alive, the rules of Canley still apply. And he was just continuing the war that we thought, oh,
Well,
the larger concern is where your brother is. Because I've just cut off our only line of communication about getting him back.
yes. He made me aware,
Oh,
just recently,
just recently.
that
So
he was
you
not
know
in
where
town.
he is?
I do not. But I assure you, we will have words once he returns. Because this family needs to get its shit together.
I find myself less and less successful in trying to keep you all alive. And it's worrying that it's getting worse.
Pyrrha, how are you?
hurt. But I'll live.
You did well. I'm sorry that you have been introduced to the world.
Welcome to House Lykos, I guess.
And to the Imperium. You know, they used to have debutante balls to introduce you to the world.
Now we just have vengeful people who are related to people we murdered, you know.
Well, I do have news that I want to talk with you all about, but we should wait till Helenus gets back. And after I've done murdering him, we can have a full discussion.
Mhm.
Could I put upon you to go speak to your parents? They should file a formal complaint to the Emperor before he gets there.
Gladly. And I look forward to seeing what they have to say about Helenus' little sojourn.
Tattletale.
And I'm like, wait. 'Cause I'm still catching up. I'm like, wait, Helenus isn't here?
I think he decided a field trip was in order.
And they thought it was bad when I went for noodles.
Maybe he went for noodles. If so, I'm going to burn down that noodle bar.
To be fair, they are good noodles.
Then it'll be a shame. But if you don't mind, I'm going to take a few moments to gather myself.
Of course.
Him.
Cassandra, before we talk to Mom and Dad, you want to swing by the kitchen?
Please. My stomach isn't quite settled. I think it was some bad fruit.
And of course,
Yeah.
We're not going to get the reference.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know that your sister tried to poison him. Which now might
Which
not have
in
been such a bad
retrospect,
thing.
you know.
Yeah.
Always trust your sister. Cassandra's always right.
Nah, who would believe that?
Only Cassandra.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, and Helenus usually.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so so you two are gonna swing by the kitchen and then go see mom and dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Iser, what is your plan?
I'm going to see that face dancer because I'm annoyed.
Okay.
Yay.
All right.
Gather
Okay.
himself violence.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go to that scene. Actually. Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm happy to do just a very
Yeah,
short
Yeah.
blurb of my intent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm vaguely curious how face dancing works, and I think I could maybe discover it.
Oh,
Yeah. 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 As you enter, she is in it's kind of a small chamber. It is she is bound by like a repulsor field, and she's just kind of like floating there in the middle of this like very small room, like a 5 foot by 5 foot kind of room.
Sure.
Single door, nothing in it except the repulsor mechanism and the controls. Mm-hmm. And as you enter, you see she has essentially stitches, medical attention on these very deep scars that crisscross her face now, and she's kind of a somewhat tall woman, but a little bit willowy kind of. She has you can assume that this is probably her natural form, but she has black hair and dark brown eyes, sort of a like a deep brown skin tone, and she just kind of stares silently, trying not to make any kind of emotional show as you enter.
All right. I'm going to lead off with stepping into the room and slapping her across the stitches.
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, she really she winces at that. It's clear like she's still in significant pain.
Change.
If I do that, it will rip apart the stitches that are so necessarily holding my face together.
You heard me.
I don't want to.
All right. And I'll reach up and I'll pluck out a stitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will fade away because I imagine you're
It's
gonna
gonna get worse
It's
from
gonna
there.
get worse
Yeah.
from there.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Iser.
So, but let's do a roll about that. Yeah. Whatever your interrogation skill is under, or is under, whatever skill your interrogation is under. Communication. Okay.
Technically.
Sure is getting a message across.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And
Over the course of the process, I will ask about,
Yeah.
like, where has he been hiding? Like, does he have a safe house? Does he have anything like that?
Okay. All right.
As much as I'm curious about face dancing, I also do want to try and save Helenus.
Yeah, that's your main goal.
Yeah.
Is to okay. All right. I am going to spend a point of threat to give her an extra d20.
Sure. You know what? I will mirror you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she really doesn't want to change right now. Oh.
Oh God.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing she doesn't have a specialty in this, because I rolled a 3 and 2 4s. So, what'd you got?
Passing around the dice tray. What have you done?
I got an 18, which is too high for success.
Yeah.
And 2 20s.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh
Dave!
Not Iser's day.
no, it's
Dave.
not.
I used up all my good luck catching him.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
now,
yeah,
Damn.
payback.
yeah. Now you got this tiger by the tail, and
And I don't know what to do with it.
yeah.
At all. Not even in the least.
The dog who caught the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good gravy.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come back to that. I am going to spend threat to buy both of those complications. Because I want them. Yeah.
It's too many. Put some back.
So, all right. So I got 2 complications banked.
Technically,
Yeah.
I don't want to do this, but technically I did get a 20 on that other roll. You
Oh.
didn't buy it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should have bought that, but that's all right. I mean, I got 2. That's enough to play with. And
Okay.
and I kind of like created a complication with the whole marker.
I just
yeah.
wanted to-
So yeah.
Fair and valid.
Yeah. I'll take that. So, okay. Yeah, and so we will hear some screams of pain coming from that door as we pull away from the outside of that nondescript room. So, Helenus,
Yes.
where are you going?
I have a question first.
Yes.
Which is I have this remarkable ability.
Mm-hmm.
To fight someone is to know them.
Uh-huh.
And when I have won a conflict
Okay.
with a chosen skill being battle,
You have?
I can gain 2 bonus momentum points,
Oh.
and then I may use them to obtain information to create a trait that represents some knowledge or insight I've gained about my opponent.
Okay. So you got 2 points here to spend.
Yeah. I know I want to spend at least one of them to ask a question,
Okay.
which is what between Atac and Pallidus, besides the memories and all the other stuff, but in the fight, in who he is now, where is his vulnerability?
He has the same vulnerability that he always had. And you know that this is from an old injury when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And he has just this occasional pop of his left elbow. And usually it means nothing, but you have seen him accidentally stress that before, and you know that it causes him distraction and causes him to falter. So if that is something you always knew that you could manipulate the fight to make him do this, but you never would have, right? But you know that he still has that
Weak elbow.
that weak elbow. Yeah. And actually, I'm gonna say, yeah, it was not from an old injury. It was a genetic
Oh, okay.
defect.
Yeah. His tendons just don't work good. There.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a double jointed but no cushion kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Owie.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's because it shouldn't be something that was an injury because his body was essentially reconstituted.
Yes.
So yeah, so it has to be something genetic.
And then I will leave the other one in the bank.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
But he is headed home.
Okay.
He told Cassandra he was headed home,
Yeah.
so he is going to do as he said, but aware that he did leave when he was told not to.
Yeah.
And they did sneak out as teenagers.
Yep.
So he does plan on returning sneakily.
Okay. Okay. And I will give you for free, also as part of your finding someone is to know them, that while his technical skill was there, his passion, the drive that was always there, that usually was what propped him up when you were winning, to have it, his stubbornness and his refusal to back down often made him turn things around when you thought you had won already. And that element is gone.
And I think that stands out because it's the thing that made Helenus fall in love with him.
Mm-hmm.
It is the stubborn will of someone who is low-born, who has fought for everything he's ever had.
Yeah.
That Helenus just had fury.
Mm-hmm.
He did not have that same burning fire.
Yeah.
And Atac taught him how to have some of it.
Yeah.
And I think that
Yeah.
sticks with him as he makes his journey back, because he's mulling over trying to find weaknesses in Palladus's form, in the style in which he fights, in the openings that are created from fighting less honorably than someone who is bound by the honor that they sworn to the Swordmasters of Genas. And he finds the technical elements still impressive, which is annoying. And then he sees that it's a place where if he were a race car driver, he would shift gears and go faster.
Mm-hmm.
And it just doesn't happen. And it's like watching a finely tuned engine not do everything it can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he mulls that over as he makes his way back.
Where is the spot where you get back into the family quarters?
I think that the secret ways, plural, at least one of them included getting dropped off in the garden. But given that everything's on high alert, he doesn't exactly want to fly anything up there and freak everyone out. And so I think he tries to make his way coyly through the service elevator.
Okay. All right. Okay. You take the service elevator up to the penthouse, and Cassandra and Pyrrha are standing there as the doors open.
Yeah.
Oh, probably both like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, because so when the doors open, Cassandra will walk up to Helenus, slap him across the face, and then embrace him.
And then she feels blood on his shoulder. Sisters.
What have you done?
Are you okay?
I'm here. I'm alive. We're all fine.
And she gestures at the wounds. Your adversary?
Alive for now.
At that moment, she realizes there's a good chance that should they ever come cross paths again, she'll have to make good on her promise to use the voice on him to end it. We should get you cleaned up.
What about you both? You're here.
Yes, and unfortunately, that Verk dog is not.
What happened?
Revis?
Oh yes, I've gotten some of this.
He's actually Cordero Virk.
Yes. I'm sorry. And he says it with that softness that seems to just appear behind his eyes like a ghost that has just been appearing every so often to Pyrrha.
Yeah. She just kind of takes his hand for a second. You know, like, thank you.
Squeezes it back.
But there's a complication.
Another one?
He has a relative in high places, or the highest place. The Emperor's his great uncle.
Pyrrha, you've had a few moments to kind of like review back through all of the Canley information, and you find several files noting that Count Japhine Mycetti's wife, who died quite a long time ago, was a younger sister to Emperor Elrud.
Okay.
And interestingly enough, the notes also say that that Japhine commissioned a gola of her when she died quite young, and that gola lived for several years before dying due to unfortunate circumstances again. And
Creepy.
Yeah.
but yeah, so there are notes indicating that basically there's some communications, I would say, between your mother and your father, basically saying thank God she's not still alive, because we probably wouldn't be allowed to kill her.
Yeah, because technically she's, yeah.
Mm-hmm, yeah. But yeah. But yeah, and then their daughter or their son their son had a daughter who ended up marrying a Virk, and they had Cordero.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Does it show?
I think it shows to you.
Mm-hmm. There's just a look.
Yeah.
There's a look for later. That's
Oh,
all.
for sure. Yeah, it shows to you, and it probably shows to our aunts who were there.
Yeah,
And,
no.
Yeah, but
Okay. We'll file that away for later.
yeah, there's a bit of a vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you yeah, I mean, nobody's had occasion to call you by
Right.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Do I know or no?
Yeah, I would think you don't know.
Yeah.
If Cassandra
I haven't
told
said
you.
anything.
Yeah,
to
you
anybody yet.
hadn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so while you're cleaning up Helenus, you receive a summons from your parents now.
All of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. All three of you. Sure. And as you enter, it's not only your parents, but Caleb Avascamp is there, as well as Reverend Mother Shia, your aunt, the Bene Gesserit, and Lady Isabel, and as well as Narcissus. And Delphina is not there. Steph, yeah. Um, we need to know, or no, your father says we've had a briefing from the head of security, but I need to know what the three of you need to know. We all need to know this now. Is there anything to this Cordero Virk debacle that might surprise us at this point? Did you have any dealings with him while you were here? Or do you know what he was up to? Do you know what he was planning? No detail is too small.
Cassandra looks to Pyrrha.
I mean, I kissed the guy, but
Do you say that out loud?
yeah,
Go, girl.
because I see the look that Cassandra gives
Like,
me. And I'm like,
I
but,
have to tell them if you don't, so
Yeah.
please tell them.
Um,
I'm like, but I mean, he didn't tell me anything.
Yeah. I think Caleb actually like just gives a little snort, like
Unhelpful.
yeah, he is so unhelpful.
I know.
He is, yeah,
Unhelpful.
he is. He is the least helpful. He is the least family, and he's also the least helpful. Yeah.
Can I look through the Camley records
Yeah.
to see if there's anything
Yeah.
helpful?
Yeah. Why don't you do an understand roll?
Okay.
Yeah, be fun.
Understand and truth?
I think
Or-
truth totally makes sense.
Okay. And I have deductive reasoning as a focus. So.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
So I'm gonna say this is I'm just gonna say it's a difficulty one.
Okay.
Because you're just recalling information.
Do you want
Yeah.
some momentum?
Do I?
You can spend
I
momentum
don't-
if you want.
I know. I just don't want to waste it if like life and death isn't on the
Worth
line.
having. This is life and death.
Okay, I'll take a momentum.
Okay.
So that means I get an extra die?
Yeah.
Yes.
We get all the help we can get.
Yeah.
Been doing so many contested rolls, I just picked up dice automatically. I'm like, wait, no, I
Habit.
don't need to. I'm not rolling here.
Can't read if that's a 13. Oh, it's a 13. Okay. So that means, yes, it's under. So 3 successes.
Ooh, okay. All right. So I think you're able to. I think you're able to pull together a lot of information and reveal some connections that may not have dawned on everybody, because you know about the excessive amount of money and Chom shares that he seemed to have, and you can put together that that the only person who could have made that happen without Iser finding out and having it be quite known that he was still alive would be if it came directly from the Emperor.
Okay.
And you also, I think, are able to put together that because his grandfather had commissioned a Gola before, and he knew about this and could have had connections to the Tleilaxu to have the same thing done, as well as hire a face dancer and all kinds of other resources, as they will generally work for anybody willing to pay them enough to keep doing their stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I'll give you let's see, I'll give you each a question if you want to ask a question about the situation, and I'll answer it truthfully.
The situation about the Camley or the situation what's happening in the room?
Either one,
Oh.
actually.
And do we get momentum back?
Oh, yes.
Two.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
2. Yeah.
I'm gonna scramble for all that
Yeah,
momentum.
no, we need
Yeah.
that. That's why I was like, if you use it, you'll roll good. And then we'll
Exactly.
win.
Yeah. So, yeah. So questions about the Canley or about Cordero, about the history, like the family history, or how things are connected. Free question, whatever you want to know. Pyrrha knows the answer somehow.
I'm just drawing a blank.
My
It's
job
so
is
hard to think of
heavily
what's
hit
out.
good.
Yeah.
While I think of the question, part of the hazard of Helenus being in this room that Cassandra would clock immediately is anytime this Gola is brought up,
Mhm.
he almost is about to, like we did when we were children, just go off. He is so
Oh no, she's got her hands
Heated.
locked.
he is
Our fingers are intertwined.
Yeah.
Her nails are digging into the tops of your hands if you try to move.
yeah. I
What-
figured.
What is your discipline?
Oh, it's very good. Not only is it a 7, I also have a focus and composure.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
You want me to roll it? I'm happy to roll it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Shia picks up
Yeah.
on this detail.
Yeah.
Because this is a thing she's very good at.
It's obvious
Yeah.
to someone who really knows what to
Yeah.
look for, yes.
So I'm gonna spend a point to give her another D20. Actually, I'm gonna spend 2 more
Yeah.
to give her another D20. So I'm gonna roll her understand, versus your discipline,
Okay. Then I
and
should.
your composure absolutely fits here.
Cool. Then
Um,
I'm gonna spend one of those momentum that I
Okay.
left in our pot.
Oh yeah. The one you have in the bank, or the one you, or just one in the general pool.
I think just
Is-
the one in the bank.
Okay. Because do you want to spend the one in the bank to create an asset that will work in this situation, and that will give you? I'll let that give you an extra D20.
Let's do that.
Okay. Because you might as well get an asset for a little while.
Yeah. Love an asset.
Yeah. Such a cute asset.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So I'll let you use that asset in this scene to get an extra D20 on this roll. But that can apply anytime this session. Cool.
Oh, mama.
Oh, that's a natural 1. Oh, good, because we got one other success. So that's 3 successes.
4.
Ooh.
2 under my focus.
Get you that point of momentum back too. Yeah. Cassandra.
Mhm.
Your aunt gives you like, she uses the finger signaling, and she says, what is your brother hiding? Is it dangerous to the family, or is it personal?
Oh, no. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost said that.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Hold on.
She's and you can tell, like, from the way she's asking, is this something I need to be concerned
Yeah.
about, or if you tell me, like, it's fine, don't worry about it, she's going to trust you.
I will say, I'm on top of it. Under control for now. And then I was gonna actually ask her a question. Narcissa, or not, Delphina, question mark?
She's at a business meeting.
So my question that maybe Pyrrha can answer,
Mhm.
and you, I should let us know that Grouse was involved, right?
Mhm.
Effectively, and he is the Spymaster for House Viric. Does that mean that the Canley can now involve the Viric, since they attacked us in conjunction with the Mycenae, or were a part of the attack?
So, so I'm going to say, it's not just Pyrrha's information that answers this, but I think that's a good question for the whole group is going to have. And honestly, like, I just don't want to play like 6 different
Yeah, of course.
NPCs.
No, for sure. And
So-
giving Michelle information all at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like so we're just going to play this out a little narratively rather than acting out the scene. But basically, yeah, that subject is brought up, and Pyrrha does have some like ready knowledge of the rules of Canley, and she recites out like a specific clause that talks about this, basically because House Viric still has a head. That head would have to formally acknowledge that they are taking on the Canley, and that they have, and would have to make the case to the Lancerod that they have the right to do so.
Yeah.
So then,
yeah.
by the rules of Canley, then he acted out of turn because he is not part of a family that is in the Canley with us, which means we can now pursue legal action
Canley.
against.
Yeah.
Yes, could be. But if he is truly like held up propped up by House Carino, that would cut off any plans right there. You like, and your parents make it very clear, like, there is no way we are taking on the Imperial House. Like, that, if that's the case, we may have to just suck it up and let this go. But
Well, I think the case could still stand. The direct involvement of a Verk agent in this Canley, when they're not in it, and we have proof of that now.
I think that's a great time for Iser to actually
Okay,
arrive.
I mean,
and
I was just
because-
making the narrative.
No,
argument,
That's a
not-
good point.
Yeah, I think it's good. No, I think I wanted to give some time for you to interrogate the face dancer,
Yeah.
but ultimately you would end up in this conference as well, because you're essential to these plans, or to whatever's going on. So, but yeah, so you all kind of discuss that, and this could end up, if it really kind of hinges on how Emperor Elrud deals with Cordero. If he accepts him and like defends him and says, no, this is my family, and I will punish him, and as the Emperor, it's my business what that punishment is, and I don't have to answer to you about it. Like, I mean, like, he would take some political hits in the Lancerod for being heavy-handed, but ultimately, like, he would be within his rights to say nobody's going to punish my family except me, right? And my punishment is a slap on the wrist, like,
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of leeway there, and if he said, like, no, I back this, like, you're not touching him, you wouldn't touch him, but it would also probably end any of his plans if he wanted to stay. If he wanted to stay under the Emperor's protection, he would have to stop enacting a Canley that was illegal, basically. So,
Well, I
Go
just
ahead.
want to
Yeah,
be
go ahead.
clear where I'm coming from,
Yeah.
and I think that we're on the same page. It's not Cordero that we think we have a case against. It's House Verk themselves,
Specifically because of
because Gru's showed
Bruce's
up,
involvement.
and he works for the Verk, not for the Mycenae.
So yes, but you would have, well, So you would have to show that Bruce, in his employment with House Verk, like orchestrated all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Which, whether he did or not, like you could, that doesn't have to be. The truth is what you tell them.
Mm-hmm.
So whether he did or not, that could be a route, is to make it clear that he did, and then yes, you could say House Verk has clearly already declared to take on this Canley, and so we resume, and with Verk in our sights instead of my setting now.
Can I make a potential counter offer on that? Or not, just another point of view. If the Emperor chooses to protect Cordero, that's in his right. If we ask, because something needs to be paid for the loss of our family. If they were to give us Bruce, because we cannot get Cordero, that would give us quite a bit of information on House Verk. Not to mention, turn House Verk a little against the Empire. Or at least the Emperor, for giving away his Spymaster when, instead of punishing the person actually in charge.
Possible.
Yeah.
Which would then give us less eyes on us.
Might move some of the tension from our involvement with Cordero and House Verk and move it to House Verk's issues with the Empire.
Precisely.
So I guess my question when it comes to the finances, how involved would the Emperor have to have been? Is this like he would have had direct knowledge and a hand in getting those funds to Cordero? Or it was someone else in his house who kind of did it behind his back? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, exactly how screwed are we?
Yeah, well, it was a large enough amount of money that it would be very unlikely the Emperor wouldn't know about it happening. How much it's not a large enough amount of money that that he might. How do I put this? It's large enough for him to know about. It's not large enough that he might really care all that much.
Yeah.
Right?
But did he know Cordero was alive? I guess is my is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the answer to. No, I said I'd give you answers. Well, actually, we haven't had Helenus' question yet. We answered your question. We haven't had Helenus'. Do you want to let that be your question to cash in, or you can spend a point of momentum to obtain information, and Helenus can still have another question for free.
I feel like if I ask a question, I should spend momentum because it's really not about the stuff the house cares about. So I think it's more fair for you to spend the question.
Okay.
So yeah.
So yes, the Emperor would have known who this is going to, and would have known that this money was signed over to a member of the family, to Cordero.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Emperor knows.
Yeah.
So the Emperor's not going to do jack.
The Emperor knows that he was alive, that he survived the Canley. You don't have any information about whether or not the Emperor wanted really had any kind of ill will towards your house specifically. Just that.
Or that he knew what he was going to do with that money.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the Emperor surely knew that Cordero was alive and that this money was going to Cordero.
Okay.
Yeah. And he would have known that Cordero was obviously in the lineage of Mycetti, but would not have necessarily like. You don't see any records of them really spending a lot of time together or anything like that. So like it's not really clear whether or not the Emperor cares all that much. Just that like, oh, great nephew. Oh yeah, that's right. I let all his family get killed. Yeah, I'll give him some money.
Yeah,
you know,
that
it
kind
could
of
be
thing.
as little as that. Yeah, but it could also be, oh no, my favorite grandnephew that was visiting me when he was supposed to be assassinated and he's still alive. Let me give him a bunch of money so he can pursue a course of vengeance. It could have been that too, but
Well, we know who his closest relative was.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
While all these important conversations are going on in Helene,
Yes.
genuinely just trying to not explode. He's
How's your
trying to-
heart over there, buddy?
It's rough. It's rough. He's not doing great. And thankfully, as Cassandra there, just being like, no. But I think the one thing he interjects, which is not like a search for information about what's going on so much as an accusation. I think even though he like tries so hard for it to be calm and composed, and when he delivers it, it's not in a way that it sounds like he's going to just explode.
Yeah.
He does finally ask, how did we do this so poorly? He was supposed to die.
Your parents look at Isabel.
Ooh.
And she, in the probably the first moment that any of you have ever seen Isabel not look 100% badass boss, she looks down at the floor and she says, assets were poorly managed. And Iser and Pyrrha, I think you easily draw the conclusion that she means her son fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were going to say
Well,
something.
when I actually do come into the room,
Yeah.
Iser is in like loungewear.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, like he has changed out of his formal attire.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wearing his glasses. He's not wearing any of his jewelry. He's just
Oh,
Great.
Yeah.
like freshly out of the shower. Like
Yeah.
he got here as quickly as he could.
Yeah.
But walking in, immediately walks over and hugs Helenus
Oh.
and just whispers into your ear, "Don't die."
Oh.
I think the shock just hits him for a moment, and back in your ear, Iser, you just hear, "I'm trained to be difficult to kill." But you also do feel there's a bandage under his shirt.
Mm-hmm. And one thing, so I'm going to give all of you this for free. Everyone in this room definitely knows about the space folding project. Right? Everyone in this room was involved, or not everyone in the room except for the three of you and Narcissus. There, that's a good way to put it. Everyone in this room who is not a Lykos child
Yeah. Mhm.
was involved in the Canley and knew the Canley was happening,
Yeah.
had different roles in it. The person in this room who is very pivotal in the Canley that is not present is Panavic.
Yeah.
And Pyrrha and Iser, you know from your discussion with Panavic earlier that he possibly fucked up in not properly vetting or confirming his assassin's contract.
Yeah. Have we got that assassin. Remember, he
Yeah.
was supposed to.
He
go
was
get him
going to
and bring
set
him?
up a meeting for it. Yeah.
And there is a tone also from Helenus, because he does know that Pan was involved
Yeah.
of accusation when
Yeah.
he says anything about this.
Yeah. And Cassandra, you especially see it, given your connection to her and her Bene Gesserit training is pretty solid, but you're trained even more than she was, and you can tell like she is emotionally torn about this because she doesn't know what this means for her child. But yeah, that's the answer to Helenus's question. Is she says assets were poorly managed.
He takes that answer,
Mm-hmm.
pretends again to be just be oblivious,
Yeah.
just be pretty.
Yeah.
Always worked for him.
Yeah. It's great. Is there anything else any of you want
Did you still
to?
have a quick? Because
Oh,
all
yeah.
of us got a question.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just you three.
It was. Yeah.
Oh,
it was,
okay.
It was just the three of them.
I have another question, but we're out of questions.
Oh. You can spin momentum.
Do it.
Spin momentum.
So can we
another
ask questions that aren't a part of this all knowledge that we could actually ask in the room?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. It does require spinning a point of momentum
Oh.
to obtain information, but you can ask a
I
question.
think you're asking about
Wait.
like role play questions, like
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, basically, like actually asking the question in the room.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If
So-
you guys want to
Yeah.
do more in the scene, yes.
So two questions. One is that, and one is just a clarifying question
Yeah.
because I just need clarification on my mission for saving
Yeah.
the advanced sort of human race.
Uh-huh.
That small thing. Do I physically need a navigator, or do I need a navigator to tell me where to go?
We, do you mean to a navigator has the knowledge
That I need.
that you need?
Right. Do I physically need the navigator to take us there?
No.
Okay, I
You do
just need the coordinates.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. That makes that a lot easier.
Terrifying.
So, caveat, you need to be able to fold space in order to get there.
We can do that
So,
already.
but yeah, that's so
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Minor thing.
that.
that yeah, but just to clarify, if for some reason you lose your ability to fold space without a navigator, then yes, you would need a navigator to get you there. But right now, all you need is the coordinates because you have another way to fold space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the question I'm asking in the room while everybody's talking
Mm-hmm.
is I do send another finger message to Aunt Shayla.
Mhm.
And I can make a roll on this. So I want to try to mask it so that Aunt Isabel can't see it.
Oh, okay. No, I think that's
Yeah.
that's okay. You're able to do that. Yeah.
Where's Panevic?
Um. She says, "I don't know. You will have to ask his mother." And she adds, "Your father has specifically not asked her." So, and just a reminder, Isabel and your father are brother and sister.
Yeah.
They're the siblings. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. That's all I
Yeah.
got.
I think among all of it, Helenus is lacing all of this more with like tactical knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Given that Ina is far away. He, out of habit, steps into the role of being a swordmaster who are masters at battle, but specifically in there, it does also lace quite a few snide comments about the Sardaukar being here, and how unhelpful that ended up being.
Yeah.
Yeah. But through that, I think also tries to assert a role that he thinks he was given by his family,
Oh, okay.
which is to be a trained swordmaster, a protector of the household.
Yeah.
And in doing so, Cassandra, you feel that tension remain, that rage, that anger. And with one hand, he holds that, and in the other hand, he puts on a mask, which he does very seldom, as he steels himself both to plan for and against his family.
Mm. Oh, interesting. So, so you're going to start giving directions?
He's talking about, tactical advantages outside of spycraft, about, the security forces at events and things like that, and talking about, like, numbers and how everyone staying in the tower may actually be a bad idea because it is a central location, and if he were tactically advising someone else on how to strike us, they would destroy this tower right now.
Yeah.
And he just very uncomfortably gets into that very focused Swordmasters of Gina's training of, I'm a master of warfare.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what war looks like since you didn't invite me the last time.
Nice. Okay. I am not going to ask you to roll on that. I think pivotally, both your mother and father are pleased to see you stepping into this role, because it is what they ultimately wanted from you.
Yes.
And I think there's a pride in their eyes as Helenus starts giving direction, giving analysis, making suggestions. And I think like once you're done, Zaid says to Lady Isabel, make those changes immediately. And give full jurisdiction over our security forces to Helenus. And he will manage them from here.
And squeezes your hand. Both comforting and also like, you're on.
Yep, you now.
Yep.
He just nods. And I think in a strange kind of removed way, he says it is an honor to protect the house. Not spoken in a way Heir would, but the way a swordmaster is taught to be.
I want to... Okay, we're coming close on time.
No, we're not. It's 8:43.
Oh, okay. Well, but no, that's kind of close on time for us because we chew a lot of scenery.
Yeah.
Kira just has a question out loud. It's not one of these because wouldn't be in the Canley, but she just goes, how did he change his appearance? Darrow.
Yeah, and Shia actually answers that. And she says, the Tleilaxu are exceptional masters of bioengineering and physical manipulation they have no doubt many methods of altering someone's appearance to the point of unrecognizability. His DNA will confirm who he is, assuming that it is indeed him, but they could have easily changed a great deal about his appearance. And you guys have seen you've seen like archive images of Cordero, how he used to look, and he was pale, little kind of like scrawny, you know. Actually, you know what? He looked a lot like how ATAC probably looked.
Literally thinking of them standing side by side and going, wow, people must have thought they were brothers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so just kind of had that like skinny British kid look, you know, and not at all the like muscular, handsome, dark-haired lad that wooed you. But you do actually, now that you're looking at them, you see that like the teeth are the same, and little details that most people probably wouldn't notice in the teeth and in the eyes
Spacing
as well.
eyes and mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but was clearly given a complete changeover.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, Shia says the Tleilaxu have a lot of tools at their disposal, a lot of processes to manage something like that. She's not surprised that they would be able to do this. And she also brings up that, like, clearly, given that he has a Gola and a face dancer working with him,
That he's been paying the Tleilaxu a lot of money.
yes. And with what he was given by the Emperor, he would be able to afford these fairly extreme and expensive processes that are really only the top of, major houses would be capable of affording things like that.
Okay.
Iser, I want to I want to let you so you did not succeed well in your interrogation of the face dancer
At all.
yeah,
Horrifically bad.
yeah, it's too, yeah. What state did you leave her in? Or them in? She has a feminine form, but yeah.
Sure.
But obviously she can be whatever she wants. They can be whatever they want.
I think with that level of failure, they probably died.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
okay.
I think that Iser was extraordinarily frustrated.
Uh-huh.
He was caught by surprise today.
Uh-huh.
And went in there and didn't play nice.
Yeah. 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 And I think we see in the infirmary as Dr. Abram like receives the corpse and like we see it, and the scars or the
Stitches.
the stitches, yeah, the places where the stitches were are all like the stitches are just ripped apart, and you did finally get her to change.
Oh.
And in doing so, it just like ripped her skin apart across her face, and it ended up killing her. And now I'm going to spin that complication.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh, don't kill the doctor. They were nice.
My doctor since I was a kid.
Yeah. No, I think as the body is laid on a slab, and she checks it over. We see the gorishness, the
Garishness.
the garish gore of the ghoul.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she closes the drawer, pushes the morgue drawer back in, and we see a little blinking light on the back of the palm of the face dancer.
Oh, interesting. Terrifying.
Yeah. And that's the complication.
Oh,
But it's, yeah.
I think
So,
back in the conference room or
Mhm.
penthouse, wherever we are, I know today has been a lot in a lot of ways. I believe we should refocus our efforts on extracting the professor and getting out of here. Once we have the ability to manufacture more of this biogel, a lot of these problems become less of a problem. We can travel the family to somewhere that the Empire doesn't even know about.
Yes.
Well, other concerns become less of an issue.
And if we are able to produce these highliners on our own with our space folding mechanisms, this is Chimera speaking, of course, she says we will be able to command much greater respect and fear from the rest of the Imperium. Even the Emperor will want to keep a steady hand with us.
All the more reason, Mother, to have the Emperor and House Verk staring each other down.
I agree. I think your suggestion is excellent. And we will put that into play.
We have so many enemies right now. I know House Virik has long been one, but declaring one out loud. Now, is that wise?
Go ahead.
I just mean having the Emperor, suggesting to the Emperor that he make a gift of their Spymaster, thus angering House Verk against the Emperor and letting our enemies stare each other down while we are off in the distance.
And avoiding the Landstrahd altogether.
Exactly.
And Helenus nods.
You're well versed in your battlefield, brother. As I am in mine.
I want to zoom out a little bit, because we have a little bit of a dramatic pickle that I want I don't want to just tell you how it's going to go. So I'm going to bring this up as this needs to happen in the story, but the way it happens, we can completely meta this if we want. So essentially, need to go talk to the Emperor, right?
Yeah.
Well, Mom and Dad are here. That's obviously who would go talk to the Emperor.
Yeah.
Do the four of you as players want to be involved in that? Do you want to be there? Do you no? Seeing some head shaking. No. Do you want
Just because you want to go.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I have a lot of.
yeah.
I have my hands a lot of pies. That's just a very delicious looking pie.
Yeah, so we can do this a number of ways, right? So one is nobody goes, and I can just kind of narrate for you what the results are, or any specific moments of the scene that are important. Option 2 is some of you go, but others don't. So like Cassandra and Iser could go, and Helenus and Pyrrha could deal with scientist extraction thing, or what? What else is Helenus gonna do?
Heal.
And yeah. And the other option, which it sounds like we're not interested in, is all four of you go. So, but yeah. So you could also theoretically, you could take on the roles of other characters. So like somebody could play mom, somebody could play dad. I don't know if that's interesting to you guys, but
So, as much as Joey wants to go to the Lancerod and deal with this, the whole reason Cassandra brought it up again is to be a distraction for the family, so she can use that time to tell everybody else the other mission she's on.
okay.
So
When you say everybody else, you mean
I mean, at least the
Yeah.
party.
yeah, okay.
So as much as I want to go to the Lancerod, as much as Cassandra wants to go to the Lancerod, she knows it is better to use that time wisely.
Yeah.
Especially
okay.
when parents are distracted.
Yeah.
Right.
Then we
And-
can reconvene.
With etiquette and stuff, like technically Aunt Shia is still the
Yes. Yeah.
the
She's
favorite.
she's the truth sayer.
she's there.
She's the advisor.
So that's
for them.
I would be
Yeah.
there as an assistant at best. And
Yeah.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
You want to be the most important
Yeah.
woman in the room.
Plus, I think Iser and I need to just hammer out details of getting the scientist out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You want to go?
I do.
Oh,
You
okay.
do.
That's
You should
fine,
go.
that's
You
fine.
go.
No, I mean I do want to
Yeah.
go, but I totally see the value in not,
Yeah.
narratively speaking.
I mean,
We
You
can
know,
do both.
We can have a family
yeah,
meeting.
Helenus is a strategist too, though. So
Yeah.
Right,
we could
right.
maybe
Yeah.
bounce ideas off of
I
him.
have so mechanically, game wise, I have no problem with you splitting up. Like
Yeah.
Iser can be the only one who's going there, and we can play that out, and then we bounce back and forth. Like I mean, we saw like we had
I
Helena
love-
separated from everybody, and like
Yeah,
mechanically, it works great in this game. It's
Yeah.
so
It's fine.
splitting the party is
Yeah.
totally fine, and I think we're all pretty good at spotlight sharing.
But no, if Iser wants to go, then I also want to go. And we can have that meeting before we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just offering that as if
They're gonna take 7 hours to get dressed
oh yeah, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
to go to see the Emperor.
Oh yeah, you've got hours
you're
and hours.
Dressed, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, you have hours that you could do things before seeing the Emperor, and then while they go with the family to see the Emperor, Helenus and Pyrrha, you can do something together. You can do something separate, whatever.
Maybe we'll actually bond.
Yeah. What?
Maybe we'll actually,
Yeah, actually
Actually,
bond.
bond.
Sounds
I
fake.
know. We actually haven't had a lot of like Helenus and Pyrrha together.
Because they're like
moments.
oil and water.
Yeah. Which is a great reason to
All
like,
brain,
push
all
them
body.
together. Mhm. I think that's
Yeah,
a
delightful.
wonderful motivation.
Especially with his attempt at becoming the House Swordmaster in the absence of Ina.
Yeah.
He is a good choice. It's not wrong,
Yeah. He's very good at what he does.
unfortunately.
Yeah. He's just so a very sad boy.
Including protecting a scientist.
Uh-huh.
No,
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think my want, like outside of the fact that Helenus has zero interest in going to see the Emperor, is I want my sister to yell at me. That's where I'm at.
That's happening.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. Okay, so what do we want to do? What are each of you doing in the few hours you have before time to go, before Helenus, or before Cassandra and Iser go with the family to see the Emperor?
think the moment that there's like we're not being demanded of being somewhere,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Helenus wants to talk to Cassandra.
Oh, okay.
I think she'll float the idea of a strategy meeting for dealing with the scientists as the big like we're gonna go do this.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be in a few hours. Like in like 2 hours, let's have that.
All right.
It's been a long day. Let's reconvene. At which point,
Welcome, Raiders.
yay!
Yeah. Hey, hi, Raiders.
At that point is when Helenus and Cassandra can have their
Yeah. Okay.
moment. Which I think the idea is that she's gonna set it up as we're gonna have tea in Cassandra's room
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
to meet,
Yeah.
and then you can meet me there
Yeah.
earlier.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Okay. What is Pyrrha up to?
I think Pyrrha probably wants to do some research.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure on what.
Uh-huh.
Pint of ice cream.
Pint of
Open
ice cream, open-
tablet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much even beyond the Canley that she's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, that she wants to know.
Yeah.
Pyrrha knows what she
Yeah.
wants. Michelle is not
Yeah. Yeah.
mentally there.
Do you have the Mind Palace?
Yes,
That-
I do.
Oh, let's do something with that.
Okay.
I think you should just like go into your Mind Palace and like let's see what happens. Where are talents? Okay.
Maybe because it's to recall a past event or place I've previously been to.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering.
Oh, do you want to maybe go back to the gas plume district in your mind
Yeah,
and
And-
get insight into Cordero?
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, hey. Hello, Raider 2 group.
More Raiders, hey!
It's a party.
It's that time.
Woo!
We're doing that very exciting thing in a game where you look up a rule in a book.
Well, I've got it right here.
No, okay, yeah. A difficulty 0 understand test to recall a past event or a place you've previously been to. Momentum you generate on this test may be spent to recall facts and details about that event or location. This may be treated like obtained information, but you may ask questions about things you have previously encountered rather than merely those which are currently present in the scene. So, okay. So let's do your difficulty 0 understand test.
Okay. Understand and I don't know. Duty?
I keep pitching this. I'm going to pitch faith. Your faith in your own competency, your own ability to gather information and connect to facts
Okay.
and details around you. I think it's your faith in your training.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I think like
pretty
it's
low.
yeah, faith is so loaded for us. We think of it as like religious faith, but in
But
the
it's no
yeah,
faith
in the
in-
game,
yeah.
it's really more. It's your faith in something. It's not necessarily a religious faith at all.
Right.
So, yeah. So like faith in your training, faith in your relationship, faith in your family, faith.
We have such low faith at this table.
Oh yeah, yeah. You really do. Like
it's really
that was like a
bad.
dump stat for all four of you.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah. Okay, but let's do that. So it's a
Okay.
difficulty 0 anyway, so it's fine. And your deductive reasoning definitely counts here.
I got one success.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's one piece of information. So one thing that you didn't notice previously, but as you're walking yourself back through there, you're feeling the sights and you're seeing those like flashes of color from all of the like the neon signs and the richly colored lights that are coming out of the clubs and the brothels, the sense of the street cooking that waft over you. You remember that the taste of those damn noodles, they were
They
so
were
good.
So good. The best noodles ever.
Best noodles. And I'm going to give you one thing for free. You realize that while you were eating noodles, Iser walked past you.
Oh,
That's not true.
And yeah,
That's where it was.
yeah, and you you're wearing that same jacket that you had on that night, and you you sort of like reach back behind it, and you realize there's this tiny little dot,
Tracker.
like a patch, like adhered to the tail of your jacket, and you realize Iser has had tracking on you this whole time.
Of course he has.
Yeah. But the other thing, I'm going to give you this piece of information, and then you can ask a question if you want. You notice that while you were sitting at the noodle bar talking to Revis Cordero, you see him just barely, so subtly glance over your shoulder, and you can turn in your mind, and you see the Gola there, the slender blonde Gola with the silver eyes, wearing a dark outfit, the blade strapped to his back. And you also see this woman with this deep brown skin and dark hair, and they both nod in Cordero's direction. And then one of them, and then she shifts and turns into an exact copy of the Gola, but with normal human eyes.
Oh.
I'm going.
Oh, Jesus.
So this is the point where Kai realizes that was not a vision. You gotten played. And then you see them both walk down the street towards the club, towards where you know the club is going to be, and where the attack is going to happen. So, is there any question you would like to have answered?
It's tough. I don't even know what to ask.
I should point out, so she is not dressed like him. She's actually dressed like Iser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Worse.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Do you want to
Any
bank
ideas?
it? Do you want to?
Bank it.
Yeah, let me
Bank
bank
it.
it. Let me bank it.
Yeah, we can come back to it. So let's just say you have a free question about that night.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be something that was in your vicinity.
Right.
Like you can't ask about what happened in the club because you never went inside the club.
Right.
But but you can ask anything you want about what happened before or after the attack. So, okay, so Cassandra and Helenus.
Mm-hmm.
Tea.
Do you want to? Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Have your tea.
So the minute we get through the door and I close the door, I immediately turn on Helenus. I thought your order had restrictions against suicide.
It's not suicide.
Oh, I'm sorry. Attacking an opponent you know you can't kill is not suicide. My mistake.
It isn't. I did win.
But they're not dead.
He doesn't remember.
then why let it live? Emphasis on it.
Oh, yeah. If it were me, would you? If it looked like me, moved like me, would you do it?
If I said yes, would you believe me?
Maybe.
Then maybe.
You are impossible.
No, I am overwhelmed. I have been given an impossible task, and I cannot complete it without you. While you have been gallivanting, searching after your lost love, and my sympathies with you, I swear it is. There are bigger things on the chessboard.
What Mother cares about?
No. Look at me.
Yeah, what is going on with you?
I have gone through the agony. I have gone through the agony to protect us. To protect the people that we love.
And you accuse me of suicide!
I did it for the greater good. Not to heal a broken heart.
And the only thing I'm at fault for is being selfish.
You're not being selfish, you're being misguided. Why go after the knight when someone is attacking your queen?
Because the knight is more important.
I was given a vision. A vision I don't fully understand, but it's given me an impossible task. And like I said, I can't do this without you.
Is it more possible with both of us?
Everything is more possible with both of us.
Then I'm with you.
You say that now until I tell you what it is. I need access to a navigator.
All right.
I need information only navigator can get me.
Seems ill-conceived.
And you as Helenus know that that's an understatement.
Yeah. But I'll be there.
Can I do that?
Sure.
There's notes being passed before my very eyes.
I'm so excited.
I know.
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
So Cassandra is going to march up to you.
Okay.
Like she's gonna slap you again.
He'll take it.
But instead she puts both of her hands on the sides of your head and draws your forehead to hers and shares the vision.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Helenus, you can push back on this if you want. You can stop it from happening.
The
as
thing
you
is,
feel it.
he wouldn't. Anything that she wants to share, he will receive.
Yeah. So you find yourself in this empty galaxy of stars. You know at once that even though you're Helenus, you are Cassandra, and you are seeing things through Cassandra's eyes and through her imagination. And you look behind you and you see that her flesh is just extending out into this weave of fabric that stretches back forever and ever. And you see this one bright thread that glows more strongly than any other, and you know that it's you. And you you feel a rumbling beneath you, and you turn, and a massive worm of Arrakis bursts out from beneath you and rises straight up in front of you, a wall of massive scales, sand, and spice spraying all down from them. And you see this worm gather up all of the threads that were before you and begin to devour them. And then you see, way on the other side of the worm, there is a point of light. And as you, with Cassandra's hand, reach out to it, you touch that point of light, and you are in a new tapestry. And this tapestry, you can tell, has all of the innovation and culture and uniqueness of the Imperium, of all of humanity in it, as you see the other being devoured by the darkness of this great worm. And you know that this is going to happen. The worm will not destroy, but will stifle and consume all of humanity for thousands of years. But if you can reach that point of light, something will be able to continue and be remembered.
I think 3 things happen simultaneously for Helenus. In his body, he holds Cassandra tightly as this washes over him. In the vision, I think even through his eyes, we see that he has always been this. Helenus, as masculine as he is, as ever-present as he is, has never let go of the fact that the other half of him is Cassandra. And the pronoun they on him is actually about plurality. We are an us. And so he gets to sit in the most intimate version of that feeling for a moment. He has not felt so close to her since we were children. And then when it washes away, finally, he holds that point of light, almost gripping it tightly into her veil. And he slides down. He feels so small, microscopic, just a thread in a massive tapestry, in a vision given to her. There's no jealousy in it, but he just feels so insignificant for a minute. His grief and his love and all of these things so small. And finally, with it shrunk down, smaller than a point of light, Helenus Lykos cries for the first time in over a year.
Mm.
And he slides into his sister's arms.
And in that moment, looking at Cassandra's face, you see that her mask has fallen. The mask that she has been holding up since she got back from Wallach 9 is gone, and it's the sister you've known. And she just looks into your eyes and says, I need you. I've missed you. And they just embrace.
Ah, it's beautiful. Mm. Ah. Like cheating.
I'm Joey, I choose the thing against each other.
Terrible. I hate it.
When you're not to do anything, you're just torture you guys for a little bit, and then you'll like do amazing things together. I want to go to Iser, and I think Iser, you have a little bit of time You know that you're going to be needed to go to the you're going to need to go to the palace with them. And you are shown to a room. It's a comfortable room, like a nice lounge, almost like a conference room vibe.
Okay.
And Panavic is inside, and he is sitting in a chair looking out the window. You can tell on his face he is terrified of what's going to happen to him. But right now, it is up to you to have some sway in that, if you want to.
He did not bring his contact with him.
So I actually, so as you enter him, he says he's dead. He's been dead for months. So I don't know what he knew.
Well, it seems likely that the money you paid him was not as much as the money that House Carino paid him.
I should have checked. I should have confirmed. Is Chimera really pissed?
She didn't show anything, which for someone in your position is probably worse.
I don't know what to do at this point, sir. I screwed up. And I just, and it's even worse with what this means to Helenus.
Out of respect for your mother, I'll make sure you have an opportunity to apologize to the people that it matters to. But I would not expect to feel the favor of this house again in your lifetime.
And he just hangs his head, he just kind of leans forward, like his elbows on his knees, and just like stares at the floor. And I'll start looking for some place to disappear.
I won't look too hard.
He actually looks up at you, a little surprised at the gentleness of that and what that means. And he just kind of nods and stands up and walks past you. What else do you want to do with your time? I want to give you plenty of chance to prepare anything you want to do before you go to the palace.
I think I need to send a message ahead of us to the palace.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm comfortable doing this, but I think if we're going to have any allies there, the only one with a chance is Count Fenring.
Mm-hmm.
So I would try and arrange a chance to meet with him
Okay.
and possibly introduce him to Cassandra.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Sorry.
Yikes.
But at least
Yeah.
then he would have a connection to someone in our family,
Yeah.
not just a servant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna say you can arrange that. Cassandra, would you go along with this? I'm
Remind me
assuming?
again who Count Fenring is.
Oh.
So Count Fenring is basically the Spymaster for the Emperor.
Right. That's right. I remember
Yeah.
that now. Oh,
So scary.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I remember him now.
He's
Okay,
a super
yeah.
bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
scary.
And we heard his voice earlier say, "It's easier to be terrified of an enemy you admire."
Great. No, she'll go along with it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not, in her head, we're not gonna be around much longer. We're gonna die trying. So
Right. Yeah.
that's probably fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
she will play the part.
Yeah. It's fine.
She's fended off people before.
Yeah.
She wasn't as spooky yet.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be much easier now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turbo
Yeah.
spooky now.
I don't even know that part,
Oh yeah.
but I of all of the family members, you're the one that I would trust to actually have to interact with him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the case I would make. I'd send a message to you as well, so you have a heads up. Like,
Yeah.
Well, do you want to discuss it at the tea?
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
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 Come to the tea.
We're having fancy tea. All
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
tea.
We're spilling the tea.
Yeah.
And then I would make arrangements for like us to travel separately.
Yeah.
The count and the countess to be in separate vehicles.
Yeah.
You
To
know,
get all the precautions.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. I do want to. You know what? I'm going to say I want a battle roll, or
Oh god.
But-
I'm over here.
yeah. But I want like I want this to be a cooperative role between Iser and Helenus
Oh, okay.
to come up with the plan.
Battle
Actually,
plan.
yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's each of you roll a die. And yeah, each of you roll a die. Helenus, it's battle. With Iser, it's communicate.
Okay.
And I would just kind of generally say duty, because
Yeah,
this is
that was my
like
thought.
protecting the
Sure.
family. Seems like the obvious choice, but yeah. And this is, I am going to spend a point of threat to make this a difficulty 2. So you need 2 successes.
I have a feeling that your battle and duty is better than my.
I have a total 14.
But you'd be communicate and duty.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But your battle and
Yeah,
duty
all I
is
do
better
is-
than my communicated duty.
All I
Oh,
do is
got it,
battle.
okay.
Battle,
So-
battle.
If we spend a momentum, you should have it.
Okay.
For it.
So you want to spend a momentum? Yeah. Give Helenus an extra die.
Yeah.
Okay.
A battle die.
I mean, we are near the end of the session. If you want to
Yeah, just burn it.
Yeah, go
spend
for
2
it.
points and get another and get
Oh,
another
yeah,
die for
right.
Do
yourself.
it. Do it. We should each have one.
I will tell you, there's like not there's not going to be probably another roll tonight. So
Great.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. So it's not entirely possible or entirally out of the question, but probably not.
2 for me.
I also have 2.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
All right. So just give you that 2 momentum back.
Sure.
But yeah, so I'm going to say that's impressive successes, enough to make sure like nothing is going to happen to the family going to the palace. Right? So that's going to include so Iser and Cassandra for sure, Zaid, Kaimora, and Shia, Reverend Mother Shia, and also Narcissus, because as the presumptive heir, he's now being included in everything. So those are the people going to the palace to meet with the emperor. Nothing will happen to them on the way to the palace. So you took all the proper precautions. Yeah.
Decoy cars,
Yeah.
all kinds of
Yeah,
convoys.
exactly. Yeah.
Remind me again,
hmm
Narcissus, personality-wise.
So Narcissus is like the he's got a lot of that middle child syndrome
Okay.
of like it really tries to be a people pleaser and a mediator. He has spent many years now very successfully being kind of like the arbiter of the house. Okay. So like when vassals or people under the house's management have disputes or or bring things to the house.
Yeah.
He's the one who kind of deals with that, and he's very liked and respected throughout Lydolia. He's honestly like very few people are upset about the idea of Narcissus being the heir instead of Odysseus.
Yeah.
Like,
Helenus doesn't even like him that much. He's like, this is better.
yeah. He's just kind of that like bland, neutral kid who's like, but still like tries to make make sure everybody's happy. And
He's the backup.
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect.
And I say kid, but he's like he's one of the
Older than us.
oldest. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Right.
so
Yeah.
he's like in his 30s, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Or,
Yeah.
like late 20s, early 30s. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Great.
So okay.
So
But yeah,
tea.
do you guys want to talk more in your tea with Iser before you go, or
Yeah, the tea, I think, will be a thing.
I think that's an important.
okay? All right. So yeah, let's have some tea.
Tea now?
Yeah.
Now, BB.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So we are formally gathered. We're not... You and I were in your room.
Right.
We are not all going to your room.
No, that was the
Oh,
plan.
we are, okay,
Everyone
we are
can see
going...
in
We
the
are...
room.
Okay.
'Cause it's someplace that I know I've searched.
Yeah.
I know
Great,
is
yeah.
good.
And your rooms are like suites.
Yeah,
you know, like
it's a room, but it's like rooms plural.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In the drawing room.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Helenus puts himself back together.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, so coming into this, he is so much more composed. He was about to erupt every 5 seconds, and then now he's had a good cry. I think he told Cassandra about everything about that interaction with ATAC, like all of it. Palladus, the whole story, basically. And I think he also, of course, dips into telling her about how in love with him he really was.
And I think in that moment, Cassandra realizes how correct she was, how callous she may have come across, and does something you probably heard maybe 3 times in your entire life. She apologizes.
But he is on board. He is 10 toes down, and it's not a mask when he is now being the Swordmaster of the house in this moment.
So, it's been a minute since we've all talked. Where are we at with the scientists?
Well, we've kind of been distracted.
I will say, I think Iser would have been keeping tabs on her.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
she's got a hotel room here, and she has been like laying low in her hotel room, and as far as you can tell, like she's not being watched. She's not being tailed or anything like that. She is laying low, and she's doing her part to stay out of harm's way. So,
Okay.
yeah.
We just have to get her from her hotel
To us.
to the yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
We need a plan.
and I would recommend putting that plan into action as soon as possible. I've briefed Helenus already, but I have been given a vision. A terrifying yet clarifying vision of what is to come. And a way to save us, the family, and all progress we have made as a people. Unfortunately, to do so, I will need a navigator. A capital N navigator. Access to one will work, I think. They have knowledge, coordinates that we need that keep us safe. But we're going to need our mother's project to get us there. Which means we are going to need your scientists. So,
What an absolutely fascinating problem. How do you manage to acquire someone that can see future outcomes?
Well, hopefully, you outplan them.
Distract them?
we're trained that many visions of the future are unchangeable. But we are granted them so we can prepare, circumvent, soften a blow. Perhaps if we approach it from that direction, that if they know we're coming, we simply make it look like we are softening of a blow. A soft landing. A better choice for them than not going with us.
Well, we don't need them to go with us. We just need the coordinates, correct?
Correct.
I think their guard might be lower if that's all it is.
I would prefer not to have to carry one with us.
I could do it.
Yes. It would be rather hard to retreat with the knowledge strapped to your back versus in our memory.
I trust your memory more than the aim or strikes of an enemy, yes.
So plan A is to get the information. If they will not give it, or we're unable to get it quickly, we will have to take them with us.
I think I've had an idea. I can't tell you how excited I am about this.
Uh-oh.
Cordero has been planning to get at our house and has shown no qualms about using explosives. What if we packed explosives on our trip home and left them on the Highliner? At the last minute, as we are about to depart, we can helpfully ask the navigator if they'd like to evacuate with us from the evil plans of the Mycetti that have been trying to take down our house. Because if there's one group in the universe that can make the Emperor punish someone for real, it's the Spacing Guild.
I see
That's
the
devious.
underhanded wisdom in this. And when he says that, there is admiration from someone who hates underhanded behavior.
There's a moment you see on Cassandra's face that can only be described as someone taking a bite of the most decadent dark chocolate, just relishing in that. It's so just, and she laughs. In all these years, you're still able to surprise me, Iser.
I surprised myself. This is delightful.
I may be able to offer us a extra level of veracity to your deception.
Indeed.
But to do so, I owe you both the truth. That Gola is known to me. And when he was alive, we were very close. He is well trained, not to be underestimated, but also has been beside Cordero Virk since his attempted assassination.
Mm.
And you both have, Pyrrha and Iser, you both have seen and have in your Mentat brain files all of the records of the Canley, and you know that Cordero had a bodyguard who was a Swordmaster of Ginaz, who was assigned him just a year or two before the Canley, or before the assassination, and his name was Atak. So you have that bit of information at your disposal.
Well, I suppose the important question is, can you beat this attack?
I saw him this morning, and I am still here.
Will you?
And I put a hand on Helena's shoulder. He will. We will.
Helenus, if it's any comfort, from what I've read about them, what I've seen, understand that, to borrow a little bit from Shakespeare, this is someone else wearing borrowed robes. The man who he was is not in there anymore.
Hope is a terrible thing. But I will do what I must. We will do what we must.
So,
If you think you can position this Gola on the Highliner, it will make the story much more believable.
I know.
So, where do we begin?
And I think that is where we will cut away. And we see a scene, a dark facility. There is lighting, but it's harsh, almost like fluorescence, like a single fluorescent bulb in a whole dark room. You know, that kind of like what light there is just isolating and oppressive and feels wrong. And on a table is Pallidus, and we see a Tlilaxu surgeon just stitching up his wounds. You can see Pallidus has not been anesthetized. He's actually literally bound as this is happening. He doesn't cry out, but you can see the pain on his face as he bites down on a strap as he endures the pain of this rather unpleasant surgery. and the Tleilaxu exits the room and steps up to a couple of other Tleilaxu who are waiting outside. These two, dressed in very formal suits. They, like most Tleilaxu, they're kind of small and frail looking. They've bred these traits into themselves so that they will be underestimated, because their real danger is their minds, and they know that these having small, unassuming bodies makes sure that larger men who are weak of mind underestimate them. But these two look at the surgeon, and the surgeon says, he is repaired. He will be ready to return to the field within the hour. And he still takes to the treatments well, and his body, though wounded, is whole. However, it does seem odd that he survived this attack. And one of the other Tleilaxu says, it doesn't matter. He's very useful, and he will be returned to our client. And I think we will all see a great deal of enjoyment from what he continues to do. Let's get him ready. And the other one says, let's turn our attention to our new guest. And they step away from the surgeon and walk through another room. And we see Delphina tied to a chair in the middle of this harshly lit room. And she growls and screams at them through gritted teeth and the gag that they have placed over her.
Oh no.
Damn.
Cool.
We faced it and did not resist. The storm passed over and around us, and now it is gone, but we remain. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this session 11
I agree.
of Apostates of Dune. Thank you to our audience for watching with us, whether you're doing it live, whether you're watching or listening to us later on our podcast or YouTube or Twitch, or if you're in the past and you're prescient and you've already seen all of this long before we did it. That's
Please
possible.
tell me how my plan turns out.
My DMs are open.
Do dice.
Yeah. I know. I always like throwing that in because Jason is very specific about saying live or later. Your only two options for watching the show.
Untrue, Jason Mills. You lack imagination for the prescience of our audience.
Yes. So some of you out there might be prophets and seers, and that's all right. You'll be Cassandra, and we won't believe you even if you tell us what's going to happen.
I believe.
I'd like to thank our chat mods for making sure that the prescients in the chat don't give us spoilers, as well as the other things they do to keep us safe. We love being able to do this live, and we can do that because we have chat mods who make sure we have a safe space to do this in, and I'm doing it again.
Time.
EPGM. Thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. It's because of you that we can play the games we like without having to worry about publishing companies or system popularity. We don't have sponsors. We don't take money from any of the people we roll dice from or play games from. We do this because we love it. And we're friends playing games, and that's how we like it. So you can join our Patreons at happyjacks.org/Patreon. And it's a very small amount. If you want to be a Patreon, give us what you can, but we understand not everybody can give a whole lot. That's fine. And if you can't participate at all in that, that's okay. We're glad you're here anyway. And but all of the money through our Patreon goes back into the studio to make sure we have good equipment and power. And
That's strike two.
Yep, strike two. Okay. I only get one more before we have to go. So let's turn to all of you. Let's introduce ourselves again. Let's start with
Jump scare.
Hi again, everybody. I'm CADave. You can find me here next week, anxiously waiting to see how this is going to go. But on top of that, on the weekends, I have the privilege of hanging out with all of the cast of crazy people that hang out at the Rogues Reef stage at the local Renaissance Pleasure Fair here in Southern California. If you've never been, come on out. Say hi to us. Walk up. It's not even awkward. I swear. We've had this happen before. You're not the first.
Yeah.
And we love to hear from people that come by and talk about what you've seen on the channel.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
We will actually talk to you and hang out with you. Yeah.
More than happy to do so. It's so exciting. But yeah, you can see now. If you go back to the beginning of this show till now, you'll see that my shade keeps getting a little darker
and darker
every week. It's springtime and I'm spending all weekend outside in the sun. So it's fun. Come by, have a beer, watch people sing naughty songs. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Michelle.
All right, I am Michelle, and you can find me on the socials at Michulu. That's Michulhu. You can also find me on YouTube or on your favorite podcast platform on Portents of Fear. It is a horror fiction channel where my husband writes the stories and I narrate them on camera, and we hope to give you a good little creep factor. So give us a listen or a watch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm still Kai. Unfortunately for all of you, it's a threat for the future. You can find me everywhere as Estella Vimladris. I'm a TTRPG performer, game designer, wearer of 1,000 hats. On Wednesday this week, I am making a guest appearance on a podcast that isn't announced yet, so stay tuned to my socials for that. But also on Wednesday, you can find me on my channel streaming a little bit more Hollow Knight, having a great time in Hollow Knight. And in the evening, we're restreaming our panel from Pick Your Poison Productions from WonderCon about our seats at the table, BIPOC representation in TTRPGs. And then on top of it, after the fact, the entire panel is going to be around on stream for a Q&A. So come hang out with us. It's an amazing panel of people. We had a really good conversation at WonderCon, and we are excited to continue it this week over on Pick Your Poison on Twitch. And then on Saturday, I'll be back in my other stomping ground over on Transplanar RPG, which is an all-transgender, people of color-led, dark fantasy, actual play series set in a non-colonial, anti-Orientalist multiverse, where we are charging towards the end of our fourth arc of the Chaos Protocol, where we jump the multiverse and play a bunch of different systems. Right now, we are playing a game called Force of Extinction, which is available now on BackerKit. It's a really fun game. It's a 2d20 pool system about surviving in an apocalypse. And what you become during that survival. And I'm also getting kicked in the teeth because this arc is entirely centered around my character's backstory. So come and watch me cry on main over there and tell really sad stories. And then also just announced I will be at MagicCon. Been going to MagicCon, but you can find me on Saturday. If you sign up for free, you can come and play at my table at the Red Bull Tavern. I will be GMing at 2:30 over at the Red Bull Tavern, doing a little bit of visit to Strixhaven. So come and join me and enroll at Strixhaven for a couple hours at MagicCon. But if not, I'll see you there all weekend. I'll be there slinging spells and having a good time. So lots of stuff going on, and I will also be back here committing more crimes on Monday.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I am still Joey. You can find me on all the socials at Feywild85, FEYWILD8. Oh, let's go one time. FEYWILDE85. I only done it, 11 times in a row. I am with CADave on the weekends at the Renaissance Pleasure Fair, being one of those crazy people who gets out there and does 4 beautiful shows a day, singing raunchy songs and drinking. Come on out. We'd love to see you. Also, our last show of the day, our 4:30 show, is getting a little crazy. we never know what's going to happen. And I mean that. So instead of just stay late and hang out and have a beer and come and enjoy the show. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I have still been Adam, your GM for this game, having my best evil life. I am having so much fun. It's like I love toying with your emotions. I love the four of you so much. Also, just like I said, it's like cheating with you four. Like I just set it up, and you guys do amazing scenes, and then I tell you something horrible that happens, and I get to watch your
I
faces.
just want to point out, ultimate cheat code. You can't roll badly if you don't roll.
It's very true. Yeah. But yes, you can find me in addition to this game. You can find me on Sunday nights at 5 p.m. Pacific, playing in the Astral Circus, our D&D 5.5 actual play. We are just about to wrap that up. Maybe just a couple of episodes left. We just finished episode 53, so it's now the longest running in terms of number of episodes actual play that Happy Jacks has ever done. But yeah, we're having a great time, and we're making a big old mess of Avernus. It's been great. But yeah, so you can find me here on that. And then you can also find me on the socials at Hoobuk, Hoobuk, where I mostly on it's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shark 3.
Oh, damn it.
And you got Michelle.
You know, right?
In tandem.
How did you do it? Damn it. Yeah. Hoobuk, mostly on Instagram, where I'm posting memes about overthrowing the Imperium, as well as pictures of my cats and my art. You can find my art on my Redbubble store at redbubble.com/people/Hoobuk. And you can buy my art on Stuff. And that goes directly to me, money for an independent artist. Join us next week on Monday for our next session, which would be session 12. If you want to catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/Apostates of Dune. And if you want to find all the other APs on the Happy Jacks network, just visit happyjacks.org. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.